Hi, welcome everybody. I'm David Ibarra. I'm a CFP and RICP practitioner. I am also the founder and lead advisor of Aspired Wealth Planning, LLC. We provide fiduciary financial planning and advice. And if I could ask you please to just take a moment to like and subscribe to the channel, I would greatly appreciate it. In today's video, we're going to be talking about what does a financial advisor actually do? And I know you might be thinking one of two things. One, it's someone who sells insurance, or two, someone who sells investments. And to an extent, you could be right. The definition of a financial advisor is a person who is employed to provide financial advice or services, which can be a pretty vague definition. While that means that both points are basically true, today's video is actually going to be about the type of work that I do as a fiduciary advisor. Let's start with the name of the firm. Aspired Wealth was chosen as a direct reflection of the goals that I hope to help clients achieve through fiduciary planning. So now that begs the question, just how valuable is financial advice? Well, according to a recent Vanguard study, working with an advisor can net up to or even exceed 3% in net returns for clients. I'm going to go ahead and leave a link to that article in the description of this video. When we think about it, there's a ton of value in paying for services like Dave Ramsey to help you build a budget, manage your cash flow, and pay off debt. Getting out of the credit card trap could save you 10, 15, even 20% in high interest rate debt, which is more than worth it. There's a lot of value in hiring an advisor to review the work that you've been doing on your own. Knowing when you can pull the trigger on retirement could save you years of working longer than you want to, or prevent catastrophe by retiring too soon and depleting your assets. There is even a ton of value in hiring a financial advisor to simply manage your investments. If you don't know where to start, don't have the time to manage it on your own, or simply want to delegate that responsibility to someone else. Now, I know that I'm talking to a ton of people out there who have cash sitting in a bank getting almost nothing in interest simply because they don't know which account to invest it in. So what type of planning does Aspired Wealth do for their clients specifically? Well, there are 6 overarching topics that I cover within a financial plan that can be found on our website. I'm going to include a link to our services tab in the description below. Number 1 is insurance. Think about it. Life, disability, umbrella, long-term care, home, auto, etc. All of these are part of an overarching protection strategy that cover your home, your income, your nest egg, and most importantly, your family. It's a very important part of planning, and although Aspired Wealth doesn't actually sell insurance, I do make sure that I audit for gaps within your financial plan. Number 2 is investment strategy. The most actionable step you can take for your financial plan today is ensuring that you're invested the right way. Aspired Wealth follows modern portfolio theory, which is the time-tested strategy that aims to get you the most amount of return for a given level of risk. Now, when you think about all the major firms, whether it's Fidelity, Schwab, Morgan Stanley, maybe even large banks like Chase, Wells Fargo, really anybody that you can think of, they all follow modern portfolio theory because it works. Now, what's the thing that would separate working with a registered investment advisor versus a major broker dealer? Well, when it comes to the actual portfolio itself, we own no proprietary investment products within the investment portfolio, which means that when you actually take a look at your investments, you're not going to see an Aspired Wealth mutual fund or index fund within your portfolio. Whereas if you hire Fidelity or Schwab or one of those big name firms, it's probably going to be filled with, Fidelity funds or Schwab funds and things like that. What this allows us to do is to choose from the very best of investment universe and put it in your portfolio regardless of where it comes from. Number 3, tax efficiency. Tax efficiency is often an overlooked drag on your ability to build wealth. Now, when you work with Aspired Wealth, I actually consider not only today, but the next 20 years and beyond, when you have to make decisions like whether I should contribute pre-tax or Roth into my 401k. What type of tax efficient investment accounts should I use? HSAs, backdoor Roth IRAs, 529s. I also consider the effect of taxes on your investment strategy through tax location or even using direct index strategies to create tax loss harvesting. For those of you that have a very, very complex tax situation, I can even run a tax analysis on your current situation to provide feedback on things you might be doing to improve your situation. Number 4, retirement income strategies. I hold the RICP designation, which stands for Retirement Income Certified Professional. This is a designation that focuses solely on income strategies in retirement. Now, we're going to spend the next 30 or 40 years building up our savings in order to get to retirement. But as we approach retirement, the largest questions we're going to ask about our financial plan is, how do I actually provide myself with an income? That is one thing that Aspired Wealth specializes in. Number 5, long-term care and estate planning. This is one of the most common gaps that I see within a financial plan, simply because it tends to be so far out. But anybody who's ever had to serve as executor for a parent or a grandparent knows just how stressful it can be and why it's so important to plan ahead. Number 6, miscellaneous topics. This is what I call the center of influence type of planner. My goal is to become the primary advisor for all major financial questions that are going to arise throughout life for my clients. When we think about it, what happens when you're going through a salary negotiation and you're unsure if it makes financial sense to jump ship? How about becoming more charitably inclined and how to incorporate that into your financial plan? How do I incorporate tax efficiency into all aspects of my financial plan? What if you're saving for college for your child and you're worried about overfunding a 529 and you don't want to be penalized on that? The idea is that when any of these situations arise, I want you to think of me first and call me. As you can see, there are a ton of topics that can be covered in any given financial plan, and maybe not all of those situations are going to apply to you specifically. But if you're still wondering whether it makes sense to hire a financial advisor, please reach out to Aspired Wealth. We offer complimentary initial consultations that'll give you a chance to ask questions about your specific situation. Whatever guidance we can provide, we're happy to do so. And at the end of the meeting, if it doesn't make sense to hire us, we'll even let you know. But in the meantime, it doesn't hurt to ask questions and find out what more you could be doing or what little things you could be changing to improve your overall aspirations for wealth. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please like and subscribe and drop a comment below. If you have any questions, please reach out. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.